just like basing your bro, because a lot of creatives, this is what they do on like when they're creating, they base it on people's like how people feel about it, you know what I'm saying, rather than how God feels about it. Like if God gave you the idea, like you need to put it out, you know what I'm saying, like when they're creating, they base it on people's like how people feel about it, you know what I'm saying, rather than how God feels about it. Like if God gave you the idea, like you need to put it out. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know. Like he was, bro. Like here, let me play the song, bro. And he's like people's acceptance, bro. And I literally was telling you that the other day, like that God was like challenging me. He's like it's not just for the church's acceptance. It's not like for like regular thugs acceptance. You know, it's like literally for God. Like everything you do should be for God. You know what I'm saying? Let me see which one. Bro, this Alright, I'm not gonna find it. Check it out. Montel Fish, it's beautiful. But like literally like I feel like if God says it's beautiful, why are we holding back? A lot of times God gives us an idea and we're like, we've become so obsessed with the world's view of God, which is Instagram followers, just a following in general, just like whatever it may be, and it's like that is not beautiful, that's not tangible. Like you feel your goal, so achieve it. Like the thing is about, it's like starting a New Year's resolution and then like, but if nobody notices, then I'm not really going to do the New Year's resolution anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like think about that. Like if you have a New Year's resolution to go to the gym, lose 10 pounds, but like, alright, in a girl's perspective, she goes to the gym, she loses 10 pounds, but nobody at the school notices that she lost 10 pounds. Everybody still calls her whatever they used to call her and treats her like the homeboy. You know what I'm saying? Is she gonna gain that 10 pounds again, or did she do it for herself? Did she do it because she really felt like she wanted to better herself and like feel beautiful and look in the mirror? Like Steve Furtick was preaching this today. Like, oh my gosh! Like the thing is, a lot of times we get these ideas and we don't know where they come from. You know what I'm saying? Like we get all these ideas and we really don't know where they come from. Like, and most of the time, like they come from like someone that that we either thought highly of, that like spoke pain into us, or like that we may have seen on the radio, or heard on the radio, seen on TV, and we're just like we're feeding our soul with all this like things of what it looks like to be great, but like not realizing like you can't never be that person or that thing. Like you can only be yourself. You can only fit into like your definition of great. And so whatever you think that is, like you need to search for that and go after that wholeheartedly. You know what I'm saying? I feel like a lot of times people like they don't sound like Drake, so they don't drop music, or the beats aren't banging enough, so why would Future even want to listen to my track? And it's like, bro, like if you got a message, if you got something to say, like put it out. If you got any source of a way to pour into this world that's not negative, you should be definitely pouring into it. Because like I was just telling my family the other day, like we suffer, my mom to be exact, we are suffering over like the negative energy that we're pouring into the world, and we're like wondering why like there's gas being pumped into the air, like that. If we didn't have Elon Musk and the people that did Prius, nobody would have figured out the solution for gas. Everybody would have been like, bruh, fuck it, it's cool, excuse my vulgar language, it's cool, because the Mercedes-Benz got gas in it and I want the Benz truck. Nobody would have been like, nah, I'm gonna make something electric and like conserve our earth, because like either we like save our earth or the earth is just gonna save itself. And we all know what happens when that happens. They say the dinosaurs went through it. They say ancient Egypt went through it. They say Moses or who's the dude with the flood? The flood? Noah, bro. They say Noah went through it, like the flood, bro. He was trying to tell everybody, like, it's coming, be like we might want to clean up the earth. We might want to do something about this. God's giving me a word. Everybody's like, nah, bro. The Mercedes looks cool, bro. I'ma flex in my Benz. I'ma get these nice chains on, bro. Like I'm feeling myself. You know what I'm saying? There's kids mining this diamond in Africa, killing themselves. But I'm gonna get this diamond. I need this diamond, which is in my ear right now. And they're like not realizing that diamond really affected a kid's life. And we could have poured into that kid. We could have maybe taught that kid that there was another way to get a source of income, and that income really doesn't matter on this earth. I don't know, bruh. It's kind of crazy. Like, yes, money matters, and like being able to take care of your family financially and being stable is definitely necessary. But it does not matter at the end of the day if you are not happy, if you are not generally being a positive light and you're just spending your money on blow, hookers, and bad business investments because they were going to make you a little bit of a quick buck right there. Like, my mom always told me, fast money goes faster. And when she told me that, I'm a hustler. She told me that, I said, bro, I'm going to get a job. Like, I don't want no fast money. I want something that's going to last. I want something that's real. I want something where people can be like, nah, it took him 3-4 years to do that. And like, that's why he got there. Not, it took him 8 months flipping blow plaques, you know what I'm saying? Or whatever. Like, I don't know. I think a lot of times we are so obsessed with the outcome and where we are that we forget about the journey, and we're like trying to evade the journey. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're just trying to get to the outcome, but like we know that we gotta step in some areas that we're not comfortable with, and God's maybe gonna put us in certain situations where we might not try to go. You know what I'm saying? God might tell you to go to church this summer, like you know what I'm saying? Like, He might be like, go to church this summer and you'll be able to achieve your goal. But since you were hurt 10 years ago from a church that already failed financially, like, you're not going to church no more, B. Like, you gave up on church. You just gonna sit at home and find God and never find community. I think I was having that problem when I like took a break and I was like gone from everything for like 7 months. And I think that's my problem right now. Like, shout out this man. I think that's my problem right now. Like, the thing is, I was so fearful then to like okay, back then I wasn't fearful at all. But then I got sidetracked in my mind and I started caring. So I became so fearful now. I don't want to put any content out. I didn't want to like drop. I was like, nah, bro. Like, the music, I don't get them clicks. You know what I'm saying? I feel like we're watching somebody else's vision. Bruh, I deleted social media and I feel so free because I don't see nobody else's vision. Like, I don't care what you got no more, bruh. Like, I'm gonna do what I want to do. Like, what? Like, I only am watching sermons and reading books in my Bible and watching biblical movies. Like, I feel mad free. Like, that might not be it for you. Social media might be what that is to me, but I don't know. Don't let nothing hold you back. I feel like I need to drop everything in my catalog. Like, I really been thinking like that. Like, bruh, everything just needs to come out. Because, like, Ed Sheeran said this thing. He said 9 times out of 10, what creatives do is they make a song and it's bad, right? But they never put out the song, so they keep making that same bad song. And if you get all the bad energy out, or like it's not necessarily bad, but if you keep something sucky and you pour all the suckiness into that song, you'll learn from that. So you'll next time it might not suck as bad because all the energy you don't have that same whatever it was inside of you, like to pour that out. That I just relate everything to music because I'm a musician. You know what I'm saying? But like it's like if it's like trying to, how can I explain this? It's like, so if you make it, okay, it's like making mistakes, right? And every time we're like trying to lessen our mistakes and we pour all our energy into it's like for me, this is just for me, for example, I'm a different man now. This is for me. Like I had to get to a low place, a very low place in my life. I had to get to the sunken place, as my guy Uche was called it. I had to get to the sunken place. I had to get to a place where nobody wants to be. I had to outdrink everybody that said they could drink more, outsmoke all the smokers. In Dago, like I don't want no more smoke, but y'all know what's going on. I had to really like be on my thug, like I had to live how I was rapping, and it was like I had to hit rock bottom just so I could be like all my energy's there now. So it's like I don't have to be that anymore. I could be something totally different. Like I could create something totally different. If I just keep all these ideas in my brain and I never put them out, like they're gonna haunt me. Like you're what J. Cole said, even if you let them kill your dreams, it'll haunt you, nigga, haunt you. It's like, bruh, that's so real. Like if you just like, nah, bro, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna post nothing. I ain't gonna start my business of feeding the homeless, because you know there's 45,000 other people doing that. You know what I'm saying? It's like, bruh, you are going to go to the grave. I think that's what hell is. That's the sense of hell. When you go to the grave and God's like, you're like on your deathbed, he's like, all right, so what did you do? And you're like, you see the car outside, God? I got the Beamer. He's like, yeah, I gave you this vision, like, to feed the homeless. Like, I seen you didn't do none of that. Like, you never gave back. But God, you see the Beamer? Everybody was feeding the homeless, B. I ain't trying to feed the homeless, B. I'm trying to pull up in big bodies, do something different, be a little different. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to be the same. God, do I look stupid? Do I look dumb? This earth, what, God? All they want is glamour and gold. Do I look stupid? And then that's when we get caught in living in the ways of the world. Because you're like, bruh, everybody's doing that. See, on the surface, it looks like everybody's doing that. But nobody's doing it how you would do it. That's the crazy part. On the surface, it looks like everybody's doing that. Because, all right, someone can walk into a car dealership and rent a car, and somebody can walk into a dealership and lease a car, and someone can walk into a dealership and just have the car for a week, right? They can just walk into the dealership, have the car for a week, and they can really look like they flexing that week. You know what I'm saying? That week. That person that bought the car, he's really that guy, that's his car. The person that's renting the car, he's on the up and coming, you know what I'm saying? He paying dues, he driving 3 or 4 years, he gonna get that. He grinded for the car. You know what I'm saying? But the person that got the car for the week, that just got it for the week, just cause he said like, bro, I'm gonna do this just cause it looked cool, you know what I'm saying? That's the difference. Who are you gonna be? I think renting the car is, to me, is a lot more valuable. Like grinding to like go get the car and like, nah, I'm gonna make payments on it. But it is also cool when you can walk into the place and just own the car. I think that is business at its finest. That is what business looks like. There's someone that walks in and they're like, I'm gonna own this, I'm gonna invest in this, right? I'm gonna buy the building. And then there's the people in there. There's the people that are like, nah, I'm gonna grind this out. Like I don't have the finances to buy this yet. So I'm gonna grind it out. I'm gonna build these finances, and in 10 years, it's gonna it's gonna be what I wanted it to be right now. Even though I can't do it right now, like the guy that can own the building, I'm gonna find a way to grind it out so I can own the building right next to the guy. So he gonna be very angry. And then there's the people that they grind for a week, they get the car, but then they like, I'm broke. I don't know if I really want to do this no more. Be like, I'ma stop. Like, I'ma go settle. They settle, bruh, and they go settle for something less. Like, I'ma go settle for the I don't know. If we're talking like Bentleys, then I'm gonna go settle for the Civic. Nothing wrong with my Civic drivers. Shout out my Civic drivers out there. I'm on it. Actually looking into a Honda right now because it's all electric, new electric cars. You know what I mean? But I'm gonna settle for the Civic because it's hard to keep up with the payments on the Bentley. But you dream for that Bentley. What? You wished every single day you would get. Now that God gave you the Bentley, your credit went through for the Bentley. America said you ready for the Bentley. You don't want to. What? You ain't trying to rent the Bentley no more. You better find a way to get the money, bro. You better find a way to get the resources. Like, I was talking to somebody. I had a business meeting, nonprofit organization, and he literally said like, find the community to back you, like, because I don't got it. I'm a young black male, and ain't too many banks that are trying to loan a young black male a couple $1,000 out here, B. Like, he said, find the people in North County, because he's from down south, you know, southeast. Shout out all my people in the southeast. He said, find the people in North County that are going to fund the vision, because there are rich white people that want to help us poor people somehow. You know, they really do want to pour into us, and they just don't know. It's scary to go to the ghetto when like they might rob you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel, because I'm from there, but I moved here. North County is beautiful. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. I'm from there, from the ghetto. I moved to North County, and when I go to the ghetto, like, sheesh, best believe I'm on guard. Best believe I'm walking with a difference. When I'm here, man, I'm walking with some lenience. I can listen to my headphones, you feel me? I'm in the ghetto, headphones off. I ain't trying to, what? I gotta hear every sound around me. I'm on caution. So, like, I understand, you know what I'm saying? That's understandable, but I know they do want to help, and we got to stop acting like they ain't trying to help us, especially when we ain't trying to help ourselves. I've been thinking about this, like if we always complain about the police in the poor black communities, or just poor communities, because I'm tired of saying poor black communities. There are poor white people that are in the same. There are poor white people that are in the same predicament as poor black people. We always, I don't know how I'm gonna bring this full circle. It's gonna be because God's work, it's not mine. But there are poor people in the community, and they say they want a drug deal, and they want to do all this stuff, and they complain about the policing. They complain that they're on the lower level, and it's like, bro, if you study to be a doctor and stayed in school long enough, my nigga is what I want to say, you might change the circumstances around you. If you said what they think, I don't care if they call me a snitch, I'm gonna go police because someone died in my family getting shot by a crooked officer. You might be able to change the justice system around you. You know what I'm saying? You might be able to infiltrate if you're a lawyer and your homies always get hit. Fair cases. Anyway, what I'm saying is, truly, think freely. Be like me. Love yourself. Drive the youth into thinking freely. That's our mission statement. That's free space and totality. Is that a word? Totality? I feel like that's a word. And I just feel like you should be thinking freely. And I've learned that I need to think freely. And it's something I struggle with. So don't feel indifferent if you aren't able to do this. You know, everybody is struggling with something. Everybody's living in our minds. The government's just made it this way. Don't think you're crazy. You're regular. They have shut you up. You know, you're in the system where they have shut you up, and you have a voice, and it's inside of you. But you now need to pull it out and express the voice as much as you can. I know you see the drip. I'm dripping up here.